this is basically 20 years ago. I mean, 2002 to 2022, we celebrated 20 years of storage area networking portfolio. And I know that we made a big splash on marketing side of how successful that transition into the storage area networking technology. I mean, we talked about the MDS Director, which was a modular chassis that brought investment protection into the world of storage area technology, in addition to other things such as vSAN, that was an extension of the VLAN technology.
So there's four main reasons, and if anyone has any other, anyone else has a fifth, I'd be glad to hear it. But here's what I know.
So what we do, we export the metrics out of the switches, something what we call as streaming telemetry, to any receiver that can receive the metrics.
To one fabric module, I have 256 gig going, 256 worth of links going, right? 256 worth of bandwidth going.
This log page will tell me how many NVMe subsystems are there. Then I can query each subsystem and find out how many namespaces are there, how many LUNs are there, and all that.
And so what we are able to achieve with this platform is single node, 3 node, add more worker nodes, because again in Kubernetes terms you have 3 masters and then the rest of the nodes are workers.
The data, the logs from all the underlying microservices that are spawned for SAN features. So if you untar that file, right, if you untar that tech support file from NDFC,
Port 2
you will have,
not talk to port, well, not talk. 2 cannot talk to 3. You also, there's reasons you can actually talk to yourself or not talk to yourself. That's a longer discussion.
You go from house to house, and those boxes are 20 years old now?
Yeah.
Yeah, roughly
98, 99.
Yeah, 22, 23 years old. So really, really awesome legacy of what we've been able to accomplish in the storage networking industry. So
going through a different journey of moving from permanent licenses to subscription license. This is a company-wide initiative, and I would also say it's an industry-wide initiative. If you look at all the storage vendors too, they are also moving their software from.
And there are different configurations that are possible actually. Very flexible product, and it's basically something that will that's going to take over 9250i.
I guess we'll start with, all right, cool. So this guy right here. So this is your obligatory movie reference. If you're going to do a sales presentation, you got to have a movie reference, right? So
documents that talk about, or conversation that talk about why and in what situations, etc.
And as I said, my group again covers the entire data center portfolio. So if you have questions about converged infrastructure, you've got questions about ECS, the connections of Nexus, please feel free to email this.
Of sales overlay that are combined with sales rep and SEs that focus just on.
I left there, I went to a startup, and then now I'm at Hitachi. So I also worked at NetApp. They work very closely with Harsha day in and day out on new features or doing interop testing.
Most of the deployments that we do is under the banner of Big Data Solutions.
We all know Fiber Channel. I mean, I looked at did the Google and ChatGPT on when the first time the Fiber Channel was announced as going end of life or something.
Hi, my name is Andy. I also want to thank everyone for coming over. We figured we would take some time and congratulate ourselves and give ourselves some awards during a customer event. So we have what we call this MDS Champions Award, and the first person is Wolfgang Lang. So Wolfgang, come over here. Explanation of why Wolfgang won this award, but the main, most important thing is he's been working on MDS for 25 years. Forever.
20. Yeah.
No? And also he was the founder of the training base that we're working on right now. So he's the, we'll call it the father instead of grandfather. I'm going to call somebody else the grandfather of the storage days. So thank you so much. Congratulations, Wolfgang. Thank you for all the work you do. Yeah. Next award goes to Ed Mazurek. Ed, Ed is the grandfather of fiber. Actually, what no one knows is Ed's actually 26, but it's just 3 years intact does this to you.
Exactly. That will do this to you.
So I've known Ed forever. Ed, congratulations. He's been doing storage area networking, and before that SNA, SNA, and really has been involved in this business forever and ever. It says 40 years, Ed. I don't believe that's true.
Thank you. Well, no, not 40 years, but 40 years in the customer support business, because I started at IBM in 1981, basically doing the TAC job, as well as writing code and stuff as well. So, yeah, so this is what 40 years does to you.
Paresh Gupta coming up here. I don't even know what to say about Paresh. There's a long line here, but the interesting thing is that Paresh just finished writing a book about MDS storage and detecting and troubleshooting and preventing congestion in storage networks with Ed, I believe.
Finished might be a little premature.
That's a long way to go.
Thank you. But one more thing is we don't see a whole lot of new people that are as talented coming into the MDS and SAN business in Cisco, so we're very proud to have Paresh here.
Absolutely. Yeah.